Now when Mercury, the planet of logic, practicality, analysis, thoughtful decision making, communication, marketing, and so many areas that Mercury, also education, critiquing, all these areas that Mercury rules and characterizes, when it goes over transiting, not placed to mind you in the 8th house, but transiting over the 8th house, which means a short duration transit of a few weeks to maybe a couple of months as well. So yeah, 8th house, the planet or the house of transformation, obstacles, research, certain events, mysteries, underground areas, hidden areas, sexual organs, inheritances and all that. So Mercury going over this area makes you rethink and analyze about the 8th house areas and thinking, have I done well about the areas of the 8th house? For example, do I take proper decisions when I face challenges, when I face any obstacles, when I face some upheavals? Do I take right decision? Do I think clearly? Do I get too emotional? How have I been able to overcome obstacles so far? And how have I been able to overcome sudden challenges which I have not anticipated? Am I prepared enough when something happens? Person may also rethink about their sexual relationship also. If somebody has had a relationship which is not doing very well, they may rethink about, should I even continue with this relationship? Should I keep it hidden? Should I go public with this? Because the 8th house is also the house of hidden areas, hidden assets. So the person will reanalyze about these areas and think through and then take an educated decision about them, wanting to do something about it, because Mercury is also about educated actions. Now, which sign Mercury transits over the 8th house when it is transiting the 8th house is also important. So for example, if Mercury is transiting the Leo sign over the 8th house, if Leo sign is in your 8th house, which means Capricorn sign is your Lagna. So yeah, Mercury may rethink about, have you been responsible when things have gone not your way? So for example, whenever you face roadblocks, have you taken the leadership and the responsibility to overcome it, or you rush to your mother, you rush to your father, you rush to your spouse, you rush to your friend and you hand over things behind them, or you tell them, you take a decision, I don't know how to handle this or sort this particular thing out, or you take the ownership, you take the leadership, you find the solutions for that area. So which sign Mercury is going over, transiting over while transiting the 8th house is also very important, because through the combination of the house energies and the sign energies, when Mercury is transiting over that house, then you will be able to analyze what kind of decisions, logical, practical, logical, critiquing decision you take and the choices you make when Mercury transits over the 8th house.